Hi, my name is Anna from alphaomega.yoga, and I'm very happy you're watching this because it means that you're interested in meditation. Or maybe you just saw the link and you wanted to find out what I have to say about it. And this is meant to be a very short video just about what meditation is and what it isn't, who is it for, how you can practice it, and then just give you the chance of like 5 minutes to try it out and see if it works for you, if it's the right thing for you. So what is meditation? Meditation is a practice, a mental training, so to say, that you can use to either sharpen your mind, to gain clarity, to train relaxation, but also to train resilience. And meditation is not just meditation. There are plenty of forms of meditation. There are active, dynamic meditation, silent meditation, chanting meditation, reciting of mantras. There is dynamic meditation in forms of yoga asana. So there's a variety of training that you can do, and also a variety of effects that this training has on your body as well as on your mind or also on your psyche. So it's very hard to just generalize meditation, but we can just say it's a mental training. And what it isn't is that it's something fuzzy, religious or whatever. It's just a training for the mind. And that's all. And that's why also meditation is for everyone. You don't have to be spiritual. You don't have to wear a turban. You don't have to look like you're a spiritual person. You can just be a fun, outgoing person. You can just be a very normal, quiet, introvert, extrovert, whatever you are person. You can be hipster, hippie. You can be a businesswoman, businessman. Whatever you are, you can try meditation and just see if it works for you. And what I would like to offer you or to give you is a very easy technique. Meditation itself, it can be so simple and yet so profound. And as I said, it's a training, so it's a process. Like we're training our muscles, we're training our mental capabilities and capacities. So also, please don't expect you're doing meditation once for 2 minutes and then your whole life has to be changed. It's not how it's going to work. As with every training, it needs persistence and it needs time. So you need to be patient with yourself. But the good thing is also meditation can be a form of practicing patience. So what I would like to offer is just to try it out and see what it does for you just in a few moments, and then to see if you want to continue doing this. And if you want to continue, then I have some suggestions for you where you can try, what you can do, and so on. So the first thing we're going to do is to find a comfortable position. And maybe for you, sitting like this is not comfortable at all. I can understand that very well. It's not everyone's thing. So if you want to, you can also lay down on the floor, on your bed, wherever you are. Then just, if you're very, very tired and if you're likely to fall asleep very easily, maybe don't lie down, but you can also sit and just lean back. The only thing that I really want you to do is to stay alert in some way. Yeah, it's a training, so it doesn't work if we're falling asleep or if we're overly drowsy. So if you're sitting, even in a chair or something, try to lift your spine up, and not that you're like completely tensed up, but you can still relax, rolling the shoulders back, having the tailbone grounded, and just keeping the back long. So what we're doing is that the breath can still flow through the entire body. Yeah? The breath needs space. We need to have the belly so it can expand, the lungs can fully expand to their capacity. And so if you found your seat, either on a chair, lying down, wherever you are, the first step is to relax. And sometimes that's a bit hard for us. But we can try just to, first of all, adjust our pose. Maybe you want to have the hands with the palms facing upwards, or maybe having them downwards. Just try what works for you. Maybe you want to place them into your lap, whatever helps you to feel relaxed. Then just check in with your shoulders and your neck. Maybe there's any movement that you still want to do. Maybe allowing the head to roll. maybe chewing with the jaw or yawning. And just allow yourself to make any movement, however weird or stupid it may look like. And then finding that pose in which you can just rest for a few moments. For me, that's like this right now. And then really try to feel all the contact points of your body with the floor. Maybe this at the moment is your sitting bones. And you can also move a little bit to really feel what parts of my body are touching the floor right now. And if you're laying down, there are a lot more places in your body that touch the floor. And try to really become heavy in these spaces. You don't need to hold anything right now, and you also don't need to do anything right now. So everything that you should be doing right now is just to try to allow the weight to drop into the floor. Giving up on all of the heaviness you're carrying. Maybe the sorrows you're carrying. And maybe also try to just relax the shoulders down. Maybe you want to take consciously one deep breath in, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, as we sometimes unconsciously do. And then as you exhale, allow the shoulders to just drop down. And then just try what feels good for you. We want to tilt the chin slightly towards the chest, so the neck and our back can become really long. Maybe for you it's comfortable to just close your eyes. Or maybe for you that feels somehow uncommon or weird, maybe also depending on where you are right now. So maybe just gaze to one point in front of you. And for this moment, try to not look around anymore so much. And because it also distracts the mind if we're looking around and looking for different things. And all we want to do right now is to use our focus, our attention. And we're going to use a tool for that. And the tool is going to be our breath. Just because it's always there, we don't have to bring anything along. And also it's part of a very, very nicely constructed system of our body. Breath is always working, always happening. But we can also consciously change it and impact the breathing rhythm and patterns. And with that, we can also influence the state of relaxation that we're in. So I invite you to just breathe in through your nose. Just feeling how the lungs are filling up, maybe how the chest is expanding, how the rib cage is expanding towards the side, and how your belly maybe lifts towards the front. And then as you exhale, maybe slightly open the mouth and just let the breath go. And just to begin with, maybe you want to sigh a few times, breathing in, and then just allowing the breath to float out. And just feeling how any tension in the body maybe relaxes and eases. Also any noises that come along with it, any sighing, any totally fine. And then let's try to only breathe through the nose as we in and as we exhale. And we're going to use a certain rhythm. So we're going to inhale to 1, 2, and then as we exhale out to 4, 3, 2, 1. And then again, as we notice the inhalation comes back, inhaling for 1, 2, exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. And just keep going. Maybe this rhythm is a bit too long for you. In the beginning, it can seem like you're out of breath. Maybe the exhalation to 4 is too long. Then just shorten it in a way that you are comfortable with. I'm not going to count anymore. So you can find your own rhythm and just observe the inhalation and just observe the exhalation. And that's all we're doing right now, just breathing, as it helps us to relax the body and to focus our awareness onto one thing, the process of breathing. And in this process, it is completely normal that our thoughts are wandering, that our mind is drifting off sometimes. And if that happens, just remind yourself you are in training mode. You're not here to excel, to be perfect. So whenever you notice that your mind has wandered, actually you already excelled, because that's what we're here for. We're training ourselves to bring the wandering mind back. We're bringing it back to the breath and trying to focus ourselves on just breathing. And sometimes that's very easy, and maybe so easy that you almost get bored. But sometimes we're also so busy in our minds that it can be quite hard to just breathe and to think that this is enough. But maybe you can just trust me for this moment here and allow yourself to put all of your attention into your breath. Just breathing in and breathing out. Noticing the breaks in between the out and the in breath. And maybe even a small pause in between the in and the exhalation. And just observe the breath and bring the wandering mind back to the process of breathing. Trying to stay there for 3 more circles of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Your own rhythm. And if you want to, you can place one hand onto your heart and the other hand onto your belly. And just one more breath, just feeling how the belly is expanding, how your chest is lifting up. And how the exhalation just brings your body a little bit closer together. Your body's relaxing a little bit more. And then bring both of your hands together, the palms touching and all of the fingertips touching. And maybe you can feel the slight pulsing sensation in your fingertips. Feeling the sensation of your body touching the floor. And feeling your skin as a separation of the world outside of you and your own body. Feeling the temperature of the room or the space you're in around you. And becoming aware of all of the noises around you. The noise of my voice, but also all the noises that belong to the experience that you are in right now. Like a soundtrack that had just been written for this moment. With everything that belongs to it. And then if you had your eyes closed, just start blinking with your eyes so you can get used to the light again. And then open the eyes fully. And then let's look over to our right side, just with the eyes, without moving the head. And then let's look to the center. And then to the left side, just the eyes. And then coming back to center. And if you want to, as a last little exercise for some more grounding, use your pinky fingers and hook them into each other, and then just push your hands apart so that you feel a slight tension in the fingers, but also your chest is lifting up and expanding. Taking one more deep breath in. And then slowly release. And if you want to, you can use your hands to rub your legs, your thighs and the sides, your lower legs, maybe hands and your shoulders. And just bring yourself back. After a meditation, even if it was just for small, it's quite usual that we're maybe not in a very talkative moment. We're kind of clear, awake, maybe also a little bit tired as we're so relaxed and sometimes not really used to be so relaxed. So just take a moment for yourself. That's totally fine if you don't feel like interacting or socially right now. And whenever you're ready, maybe you just want to share your experience, maybe leave me a comment or a message. I would be massively happy about that. And also, if you just realize that this wasn't exactly what is good for you or what you can work with, I'm very happy to actually exchange and see if we can find something that works for you. For me, meditation is like one of my passions, one of the things that I feel like was the most beneficial that I ever learned in my life. And I'm very happy to share it. And as you see, it's so easy, but there are a variety of techniques. There is a variety of methods that you can use. So I believe personally that everyone can find their own way. Also, if you're not used to sit in stillness and it just drives you nuts, or there is a lot of tension coming up or a lot of overwhelming emotions, there are other forms that you can practice, and sometimes really using the body as well can help. But in that case, just reach out, write me a message, and I'm happy to find something that works for you. And for those who are very curious and want to dive a little bit deeper, or who are practicing meditation already for longer but are looking for some time and space to really go deeper and to enhance their practice, I'm hosting meditation retreats, and the next one is going to be this autumn, and it's going to combine some days spent in silence, some parts of the days that you can really go into this meditative direction. Then of course also open exchange, community, movement, using the body, and yeah, I would be very happy to see you there. And if you want to find more info, I'm going to post the link there as well. So thank you very much for sharing this, and have a great day. Take care.